Hello and welcome back to episode 6 of Destination Scratch. Now this episode I am going nowhere near a driver or a 3-wood because I've lost my head with them basically. So this week, I know it's been a couple of days since I released a Destination Scratch video. On Tuesday I went down to Torquay, did some filming with Dan, so the first episode of Improving Your Handicap has been filmed where I talk a little bit about how I got my handicap down and what I did in order to get from 18 to 9. So hopefully you can pick up from things from that and get your handicap down. So that's going to be coming on Dan's channel soon. But while we were down there, we did another video and I used driver in that video, and part of the problem that I saw was my swing path was very out to in and my club face was closed at impact. So that is going to promote starting left, club face left, ball going left. So what I want to work on today is a bit of club path, and in order to do that I'm going to use my irons, because I've been doing a lot at the moment of keeping the face closed or hooding the face all the way through, but I think what that's promoting is an out to in swing. So what I want to try and do is bring that swing a little bit more into out. Now something I did a while back and I've forgot about was doing a little drop at the top. So I get to the top of the backswing, do a slight drop and bring it from the inside. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. Before I do that, I need to do the draw for the Airdrop golf giveaway. So it was for a polo shirt, like a gilet type, mid-layer type thing, a Strixon glove, and I think there was a ball marker in there and a belt. So that's going to be given away in a minute. And that was on episode 1 of Destination Scratch. You had to comment #airdropgolf. So I'm going to go into the comments, get a random comment picker and then see who won. So we've entered the URL into it, 124 unique commenters, and let's pick a random winner. And the winner is Liam Toland, who commented #airdropgolf, exactly what was required. So Liam, I'm going to put a little email address across here. Please send that an email with your address and I will get the box out to you probably early next week. Thank you to everyone who entered and has subscribed because of it. If you're new and watching this and you're not a subscriber to my channel, click here, this card coming up here, and go to my previous video, but make sure you come back for this one. And that's a 5,000 giveaway, 5,000 subscriber giveaway. So once you get to 5,000 subscribers, there is a giveaway on that. So watch that video, find out how to enter that one, and then come back and finish watching this one. But to be honest, you probably want to watch 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then 6. So back to today, going to do some work on my irons, try and improve strike a little bit, and let's get in the simulator and do that right now. Right, so I'm in the simulator, and basically what I'm working on is I'm trying to hood the face as I go back. I can come inside and get this quite open sometimes. So I'm trying to hood the club when I get back and get it more closed to path when I'm going back as opposed to inside. And then when I get to the top here, at the moment, I'm then transitioning down and I'm coming into out. So when I get to here, I'm trying to get to the top of the swing, drop it slightly, and then come on the inside. And what I'm hoping that will do will give me better launch angles where I want it around 20 to 21, and then give me better distance and pick up speed a little bit. Instead of lashing at it to get speed, just give me better natural speed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice with my 7-iron. I've got a green out at 170 yards. I'm going to hit 6 shots with it, and what I want to do is get 5 out of 6 greens. I think that's going to be my target, is 5 out of 6 greens. So like from 170 yards I should be hitting that kind of ratio. So let's give it a little go. So 170 yards would probably be about right to finish with a 7-iron. Probably carry this about 165, but I'm looking to up that a bit by picking up a bit of speed, but controlled speed. A little bit of an overturn. Said it a few times, I find it difficult to start it out right on this simulator, but my shot shape, I need to start doing it. should be a good shot. Yeah, it's coming right. That's gone massive. Great shot shape though, I'll take that. But I'm not hitting my 5 from 6 greens. That's more like it. Stay on. Yeah. I feel so confident at the moment with my irons. If I can just get off the tee better, then I am feeling, and that drop at the top just makes me come inside and gives me that shot shape I'm absolutely loving at the moment. I'm going to find the green, left side. What have I got? Two from 4, but the 2 that missed weren't horrendous. I'm just loving these clubs. Little bit heavy, so that might find the right side, but still good distance. What I'm liking is the consistent shot shape, so I know where the ball's going, I know where my miss is. It's not going out to the right, so that's a good positive at the minute. Right, one more with this. See if we can hunt down that pin. Go a bit. Yeah, like iron work, although I'm going to consistently keep working on it and just knowing my distances, that little drop at the top is just gaining me so much more yardage and so much more control. It's like I know where the shot shape is. It is always going to be right to left. That one went straight as an arrow, but I'm not sending it out to the right. But the question is, if I use my hybrid, am I getting the same results? So let's say we get off the tee well. Doesn't happen very often, but par 5, I've got 220 yards in. I've got a green out there at 220 yards. This is where the hybrid would be coming out. Carries about 215 to 220. So that's what the hybrid would be for. So how accurate with that move of hooding the face, getting to the top and then dropping it and bringing it on the inside, how accurate will that be from this distance? Again, I need to aim out to the right, keep the face closed and drop at the top. Come round a bit, come round a bit, catch a bit. Yeah, take that. We'll take that on a par 5 all day long. So, same again. Aim out to the right. Or is this more of a straight club? Two from 2. Maybe I'm good from distance. Had a fade on it, which is interesting. And a little bit straighter then, I think. Oh, it's just a bit wafty. Will it get there? It's got there. Better with this than with a 7-iron. So the draw isn't there with a hybrid, but the drop at the top is just giving me so much more control, better club face. It's going to be a low stinger, yeah. Just left the face open. Didn't quite catch that one. No, not a good shot that one. But then again, it's just a chip on to a par 5. It's not bad, really. Right, what have we got? 2 left. 2 left. That's a good strike. Yeah, that's just a great strike. That's straight down the pin. Absolutely take that. Absolutely. Right, last one, and then we'll have a little look. That's probably my best strike. Yeah, it's just coming around beautifully. Isn't that interesting? 83, oh, shadowing me. 83% accurate with the fairway with a from 220, yet not as accurate with my irons. Something definitely to work on. So there's just a little sort of insight into what I'm working on when it comes to my iron swings. Is I want that drop at the top. The problem with swing thoughts is you can have too many and you forget ones as you're thinking of new ones. So it's like I'm always thinking of turning my right butt cheek towards target, hood in the face, you know, bringing the elbow in through him. There's so many things to think about that you forget, and the thing I forgot about recently is the drop at the top. And I was in here yesterday, I was just messing about, and I remember the drop at the top, and it like instantly transformed the way I produce the club at impact. And it's something I probably need to take into and test on a future video with the 3-wood and the driver, because I'm so worried about, you know, hood in the face and not coming on the inside and etc etc, that I'm forgetting that the very first thing Dan did when we went for a driver fitting was the drop at the top, you know, and it just transformed the way I drove the ball. So if I can, and the thing is though, is when I do that drop at the top, I produce more speed without trying to produce more speed. So where I'm hood it and then I'm trying to follow through, I'm using all my strength and all my body to try and generate that speed. Whereas when I do the drop at the top, it's like a natural, it's just natural speed that comes out of it. And then I'm swinging the 7-iron at 90 plus miles an hour. I'm swinging my hybrid at 100 plus miles an hour. And that's what's producing the speed, as opposed to absolutely lashing at the ball to try and get that distance. Because when I lash at it, I produce more loft and the ball actually doesn't go any further. I've not seen distance numbers like that with a 7-iron for a long time. 160, 165 at a push has been my 7-iron numbers. Clearing 170 is massive for me, yet I'm still getting the good spin, I'm still getting the good control. And that hybrid was so accurate. Like from 220 yards to hit 5 greens out of 6 is ridiculous for me. So it's something that I can work on now in the winter, is that drop at the top, hood in the club face, and just producing better loft. So I hope that this series is sort of helping people know what I'm going through, and maybe they can try things that I'm trying to see if it works for them. I'm not a coach. I get my coaching from Dan, and then I come in here and I talk about it and show you what we're working on. And that drop at the top is something we worked on like 12 months ago, yet I just forgot about it. So what a top tip that he said to me was, write down your swing thoughts. So for me, my swing thoughts are, when I'm setting up, is a forward press of the club, because I do present loft, hooded face, taking it back, drop at the top, tuck in the elbow, and rotation. If I write those 5 things down on a piece of paper, when I get onto the first tee, I just remind myself of what I need to do, because we all do it. We get on the first tee and we forget how to play golf, completely forget the golf swing. Whereas I just look at this piece of paper and go, right, yep, do a few practice swings of them swing thoughts, and then it's in my head for the rest of the round. And that is what will help me produce better striking and better scores out on the golf course. I definitely need to work on getting off the tee better, but I wanted to just get away from that from this video. I've done it the last sort of 3 videos, and to be honest, it's doing my head in. When we went and did filming with Dan, the driver was all over the place. I just need to get away from it for a minute and then come back refreshed and not like head off, knowing I'm going to stand over a driver and just produce rubbish numbers. So the next video may be me doing the driver with that drop at the top and seeing if that makes any difference. But that's been it for this episode of Destination Scratch. Congratulations to the winner of the Airdrop Golf box. That will be out in the post to you if you send me that email that was in the beginning of the video. So remember to click up on this card up here, go to the 5,000 subscriber giveaway video. As soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers, I will be giving away what's in that video, so you're going to have to watch that video to find out. But if you are new here, please subscribe, please like this video, comment down below, and follow me on my journey to try and get to become a Scratch golfer. But for now, that's it, and I'll see you next time on Destination Scratch.